this is where we're going to have a serious engagement. This force right here will have to make a surrounding maneuver. Furthermore, more forces are going to descend. I want everybody to run, and in this way we're going to be ready. Troops are very tired, unfortunately. Okay, these guys need to go back. What else do we have here? Okay. They are shooting though, which is good. Very, very good. Their cavalry is engaging us here. We're going to send reinforcements to tackle that. Obviously my soldiers are tired, so I need to kind of make sure that they are not prevailing. Okay, go here. So it's a kind of a shoot-off here, where we're shooting at each other, which is fine. Very fine indeed. And in here we're going to do a very, very similar play. And that's it. We're going to take up positions there on the other side. And then we're just going to try and squeeze these troops. They're firing at will, which is good, as you can see. They know how to do it. On the other hand here, our infantry will soon have a battle. I need them to get into a fighting position so that as many as possible as many soldiers as possible from different units will be fighting. Okay, they're starting to shoot, so we're going to start attacking them. Okay, and as you can see, it works quite well for us here. So the first battles are we are going to start attacking. Okay, and we're going to try and surround these troops right here. Come on here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad, obviously. I want the general unit to stand behind the troops. At any point in time, any of these troops may start a rout. And that's it. Okay. The reinforcements are here. The first engagement happened on this flank. The general has been brought up. And if we are going to make our surround effectively, things should move up just fine. Okay. And as you can see here, the surround is happening. So we're fighting behind their backs. If we prevail here, they certainly are not going to have nearly enough troops to fight us effectively. And that's it. And that's it. Yeah, it looks like they're breaking now. And this kind of gives us a green light for our cavalry units to move in and start killing them. No, no, no. When they're out, we can kill them very, very easily, very, very quickly. And this unit needs to run away. And what a surprise, right? What a surprise indeed. They're running to the wrong side, so they may as well end up being lost, I guess. It's not the only unit that will turn out to kind of share this. Turn out. Okay. And it seems that that's pretty much all over now. We're going to fight on a few occasions some of their brigades. However, our forces are going to be reinforced so much they wouldn't stand a chance really to defend this or win. As you can see already, kind of have them here, and that's pretty much it. In here we have more of their troops fighting us, and I would say that's only a matter of time now before we are able to enter the actual castle itself. Obviously these are most of these are just townfolk. However, they're fighting against our tired troops, which is where they are actually kind of making themselves useful when they're fighting against vulnerable troops. And all in all, we here have so many brigades available. We're just going to focus on moving into the town center itself and taking the town center for ourselves. Okay, so far so good. Some of their brigades may as well recover, but that's all. We lost 2 brigades, or so it would seem. At least 2 brigades have routed. Not necessarily means we lost it, but this battle is very, very crucial battle. We haven't lost any brigades, but we didn't won the battle either. Rebellion is taking place in Moscow. Construction report. Workers on strike in Rhineland. So we'll have to say no to all this cash, I guess. Okay, so that's bad. That's really, really bad. So clamor for reform is most of the problems here. Rebellion in Moscow. The people of this region have armed themselves and risen up against our government. This open rebellion must be put down at once, lest it spread to adjacent regions and leads to revolution. Workers on strike in Kentucky. Workers on strike in Rhineland. Okay. In here we're just going to move our force from one side to the other. We'll hope that Christianity is going to turn things around for us. A new town has emerged right here. And we as well need to build that church that we need so much actually. And let's start with the Ottomans first. So these Ottoman brigades right here could take out those towns that are very poorly defended. So that's the thing.
Monsieur, vos ordres? Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Okay.
Comme rat en cage.
And let's take
Glorieuse victoire.
back a settlement here. Done. The settlement is ours. Now,
Monsieur?
let's go after the Russians.
Massacrez-les.
I was letting my generals deal with this and it's taking quite some time. However, I'm still going to let them do this. Hopefully this is... Yeah, and it is the last time we have to do this. No more Russians in here, fortunately. Okay. And it pretty much means that we are going to be marching forward. Let's see, right there or right here. However, we do need this army ready. Now in here the rebellion, it's kind of weak rebellion, I would say, and it shouldn't be a big deal for us to deal with. A few cannons and a few brigades, that's it.
Glorieuse victoire!
Yes, exactly that. So this should certainly keep everybody at bay. Moscow is under control. Our profits are increasing tremendously. As you can see, our trade is playing a big part. Our trade road with Sweden is unfortunately closed out. Somewhere out there. Yeah. Okay, so the fleet arrives, right? We are here. And let us move around now. What do we see? We see Ottoman Empire's navy, and that certainly means it's going to be a battle for this trading region. And what do I need to focus first? First of all, it's Genoa. This army has been hit so badly, we could barely do anything. So Genoans gained the victory here. However, we'll have to regain our strength. It's going to cost us quite a bit. It's going to cost us nearly 10,000, but with that force that's going to come back, we should be able to gain a victory. Okay, these troops need to move away, and they need to move to Ottoman Empire territories. Okay, it would only cost me 600 to have these aligned in check. Okay, look at that. Melee attack 9, charge bonus 17, defense 17 versus defense 13, charge bonus 10, morale 7. Wow, that's absolutely royal, like I says, and obviously the price for their service is huge too. However, having an army of these eventually later would certainly be a very good idea, especially an army of these in such a region as America, where they probably should not be able to have such a significant force raised by themselves. They're out there. Okay, in any case, I need to strengthen my armies further for other invasions out there. So you would cost me 7,000. You would cost me 8,700. You cost me 5,000. I have 3,000 in the bank, so that's where my point is. You, on the other hand, would cost me 8,000. So as you can see, everything is super expensive. Incredibly expensive. What else do I have here, maybe? You 3,800, so that's really close. And you 2,500. Okay, exactly where I want it to be. Now there are certainly many buildings that were not built here that I could build. So I'm just gonna focus on this area right here now. That's a fishing port, a port that I don't really want to have. I just want to have economy focused ports that could actually sell me the goods. And it's pretty much trading ports all over. Now in here we could have a few churches, and then the priest is not going to be a big deal anymore. Alright, so that's all in here. And converts populace to animism, something we certainly don't need, so we're going to get rid of these buildings here. So that's one of the problems that's keeping people against us. Okay, we'll just have this region under control soon enough, and now we either focus on the military and march forward or on the economy. Besides that, there are the battles. So
Vos ordres, Captain.
we have, oh wow, this battle right here. And let's move on to this battle. So we're attacking Ottoman Empire's trade road here, and we hope to blast those ships, or hopefully even take them for ourselves, which would be a good idea either. In any case, let's take a look at the navy battles here. I think we haven't fought any of these. However, there could be a few. So that's how they look. They look quite different indeed. And we could test the ships that we are currently building. So the more powerful ships we own, the better. If we can rule the seas, better for us. Okay, so that's the kind of the ship that we are currently kind of see as the backbone, and as you can see, it's not really that big of a deal, right? However, that's France right now, and if we have a navy, we are certainly rich. That's a much more powerful ship right here. Right there, that's the most powerful ship that we currently own. It's second-rate ship of the line. Second-rate is a 3-deck battleship of the line carrying up to 98 cannons, a powerful unit in any fleet. This 3-deck warship is compromised design between the firepower of a first-rate ship and seakeeping qualities of the third-rate 74. Like many compromises, this result is something that pleases few, but the extra weight of the broadside does compensate for poor sailing qualities. The design does have one exception benefit. Enemy captains are often quick to identify second rates as much larger ships, and as a result flee from a much superior enemy. The power gun deck houses 32-pounders, and this explains the tumble-home shape of all ships of the period. The bulge at water level and just above the hull allowed more room on the lower decks for the recall of large cannons. The lighter guns on the high decks did not recoil as much. Historically, only British Royal Navy commissioned many ships of this rating. Other nations simply built first rates instead. This might be due to Royal Navy needing to keep large ships on foreign stations as flagships on assignment. That would have been wasteful and expensive for a first rate. Very, very interesting indeed. That's how our most powerful ship looks like. Having a fleet of these is certainly a thing to consider, and something that we'll probably could have in the future it would cost us more than 12,000 coins a turn to have a full fleet of these kind of massive ships. In any case, that's our current ship. It cost us quite a bit, also 260, just like a infantry unit, and that's it. Then we have this kind of a ship too. That's our kind of a second choice for